back. Back. We lost that last game. That was a tough game. A real tough game. That was a tough game, but we picking off where we left off from, though. Like I told y'all we would. Oh shit, I done got into watching the damn Notre Dame game, and I don't even like college. I don't know why I'm watching it, but we on to we on to the next week. Next week. I don't know if we still in the hunt no more, cause we was the second team in the hunt. We built just like them. Uh-oh. Do playoff picture. I know we not in it. Hell nah. How the fuck the Vikings in it? Damn. We gotta win out, y'all. We gotta win out, man. We gotta win out, bro. We gotta win out, bro. That's crazy. No, sir. Okay. Alrighty. Let's go weekly strategy. With my hands, I can make you do a lot of things. Who tied? Nobody tied. Everybody good on defense too. I'm trying to figure out what's the fucking problem. players ready to negotiate. I'll keep ghosting. Shit, these other guys, they gonna get a 1-year deal. Saucy sauce. Who hurt? Nobody. Shit. Oh, they got DeAndre Hopkins. Damn. They got D-Hop. Shit, where he at tonight? Shit. Shit, this the second quarter. I'm just hearing his name. What's the problem? When is that? Give me the paper. Move. Oh, so you're not going with the school. Your parents got to take you. Come on, Sauce. Who is my best corner? Come on, rookie. You earning your stripes. Damn, only give me one. What the fuck? Jay Watt. It's catching traffic already up there. Damn, 5 to break tackle? Juke move at 89, okay. Alright, y'all. Got these motherfucking 49ers, basically mirrors of ourselves. Let's see how they run the offense.
simply has to make. They go from 2nd and 10, they're going to be 3rd and very manageable. Movement throw. It's a style space match. You got to make the gimme plays. You got to make the layups. 3rd and 10, a completely different planet than 3rd and 3.
Alrighty.
We've got to think about field position as well here. It doesn't always have to be the first down.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll get a look here at DeAndre Hopkins. He's one of the league's best. Currently 3rd in the NFL in receiving yards. It's the 49ers and the Bears. And it's all up next.
From the host to Super Bowl 50 back in February of 2016, there's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, we reach Week 15, and we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Bears and the San Francisco 49ers. Alongside my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Glad to be enjoying another... Again, everyone, Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at these 49ers as they end the play here. They come in off the extended break from the bye.
I think it was much needed as well. You play 2.5 months, you're ready for some time off to get set for the home stretch.
Here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
Okay, let him out of there.
They'll wind up getting a couple extra yards for the first trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He's able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he sneaks his way
Damn.
forward only for a couple here, 2nd down. And CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip.
Oh, look at that hole, bro.
Than trying to be absolutely perfect.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 15 for the Niners there and a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. They juked him, and he's going to have a Niners first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Damn.
A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the first down run.
That's right here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
On 2nd down, here's the option. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
Lawrence on 3rd down.
Damn.
He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 16. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. So after several rushes to start the game, Charles, they go to the air there and get a nice completion.
Nice mix-up on the play call and right, establish the running game, make the defense think you're going to do it again, and then hit them over the top. Now you've got them betwixt and between. They don't know which way you're going to come out.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
They're still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Looking to throw. Flush to his right.
Come on. Bullshit.
DeAndre Hopkins with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list. And the 49ers will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? What he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert. 3.5 to go, first quarter. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. On first down, it's Herbert. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. The Bears had 6 and 7, a game under 500 on the year. Charles, they were losers last time. Now, what do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They run with Hines. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's coming up clockwork right now for them.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds
right
up to be
through there,
incomplete.
bro.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Herbert. That is caught at the 7. Touchdown Bears. Albert Okwuegbunam with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bears are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. And you figure this should be a healthy, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right in the beginning.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 7-7, our score after 1.
I think we may trade.
49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Lawrence.
Oh,
his big receiver Patrick over the middle. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. They were looking to throw, holding in the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up the holding call.
Dobbins running.
Get in there. Good way to get in there.
At the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Oh, go get him. Oh, he juked him. I'm glad he dropped it. Let's go, big fella. Oh, no. We got it. Oh, my God. Wow.
McPherson now for the extra point.
Smash trouble on his
It's now a 14-7 ball game.
That safety read that shit, though.
Not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. J.K. Dobbins leading the way as the offense returns to the field. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat. Make sure he touches it a few times, but as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. But he's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
And he's established himself well. Now can they put more points up? They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Lawrence will throw. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Lawrence. And complete to Drake London. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins.
Oh, he dropped it.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them all. The next guy comes through and picks it up.
We know none of that.
They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now. Now Lawrence.
Oh, come here. Jump.
That's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
That's Sauce.
Sauce Gardner puts it on.
With you,
And the
you
Bears
not
are
one
going
of
to take
them.
over here up near the 40. So the interception there. And, Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction
Tell him,
there. You're
Sauce,
talking
you was
about
not
regular
one of
season
them,
versus
boy.
the postseason, the playoffs.
You was not one of
Because
them.
these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. He'll get that complete to Albert O. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A give running left to Sanders. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time you wait for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Play action. It's Herbert. That's complete to Kuwebunam. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert rolling to his left. Touchdown! Albert O. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Bears go up by 2 touchdowns.
This is why a lot of play callers love play action in this spot. You just want to freeze the linebackers just for a second. Then you got a chance to get a quick pass into your tight end right behind them for a touchdown.
McPherson on for the point after.
Go.
It's good, and it is now 21-7. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And the end result is a Bears touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. J.K. Dobbins leading the way as the offense returns to the field. And he's sure looking like a lock for a 1,000-yard season. Don't know if he's going to get it in this game, but he'd probably like to just to get past that point.
Yeah, and if he doesn't, as you noted, there's still time, still opportunity. There's still more games to be played. So, yeah, it's not a lock. But barring injury, it certainly looks like he's going to get there. And what an accomplishment that is. Anytime you get over 1,000 yards, you're celebrated in the NFL.
It's been quite a season. Still a couple chapters left in that book, though. Looking to throw again on second down.
Lawrence. This bullshit.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And completed.
Now Lawrence going to get his guys to go quickly. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Lawrence. Outright, this one goes to Patrick. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
Oh, good shit.
Got his man, it's London. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
Lawrence's throw taken in by London. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Kill him.
Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Again, it's Lawrence.
Hit him, y'all. There you go. Go ahead, Salt.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Now Lawrence. Targeting Dobbins again, and he's got it again. And he's going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. It looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. At that time, they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover it before he gets going.
Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. Myers' kick is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Hell no.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Come on, we have 7 off the board. We have 7 off the board, son. I called him the mic. Y'all ain't even get him.
2nd and 6.
What's wrong with him?
So, all right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this 3rd quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Oh, it's the Waddle.
Man, complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Herbert off the bootleg, out to his left. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down. Herbert jet sweep as he taps it forward. And he'll take it down to the 30-yard line.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run for Sanders. And he will lose yardage here at the 31-yard line.
Good defense.
Back about 2 yards and also bring up fourth. On for the field goal now is Evan McPherson. From the right hash, this from 48. McPherson's kick is good. And the lead grows to 14 at 24-10. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
They'll start out here with an option. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane.
Come on, Wheat is going to kill that white guy. Y'all keep having him out there and doing that. Wheat is going to kill him. That is not his strong suit. Wheat is going to kill him.
Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Wheat is going to kill
him. Yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
Let's see, young boy.
And it's 3rd down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Lawrence to throw. Going deep for Hopkins. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Bears take over. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because
get the mic.
You're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
On 2nd and 2, Herbert rolling to his right. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
This one right here, we put him in the back there.
Herbert operating from the red zone. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines.
I'm trying to
he'll
cut.
get it here to the 10-yard line. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. To the air again, Herbert.
Oh, wow.
For a Chicago touchdown. Jalen Waddle from 3 yards out. And the Bears take a 3-touchdown lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly
No,
but
we
surely.
gotta win
You
that.
also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Niners set to take over on offense. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
They'll throw on first down with Lawrence. He'll dump this off.
Wow, we'll get it on.
And they will only muster a yard here to the
We
30.
ran back.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Lawrence to throw. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. Back now here in Santa Clara. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Here we go. Gotta have it. Lawrence.
Short. Damn. No
Able to
catch.
catch it, but he's out of bounds. And the throw took it beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he gets it down to the 32. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all they needed. 1st down. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup
Oh, I was
QB.
going to get rid of that
Heavy
bitch.
rush, and down he goes. Carl Lawson has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack. After the sack on 1st down, Willis.
Oh!
And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Willis, third and long.
Oh! He came back on that bid.
Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Niners are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Throwing again on second down. Lawrence.
Damn.
Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down. Lawrence.
Oh, he dropped it.
And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
He dropped it. He dropped it.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line. Now Lawrence.
Get his V-Charge. Good young boy.
He'll go down. Trayvon Walker from that outside linebacker spot gets in there. It's a loss of 9.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
The Niners on third down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This will be 3rd and 19. From the shotgun, Lawrence.
Oh!
And that is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
To throw again on second down. Willis.
Oh!
Touchdown Bears. DJ Chark, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Well, Charles, just impressive in all 3 phases. Offense, defense, special teams have really done their job. And here the offense doing its part yet again with another score in the 4th quarter.
I know it seems like something we shouldn't do because the scoreboard does tell it all. But let's set it aside for a moment. This game was absolutely memorable with how they played it. Really terrific effort, really well executed. Congratulations to them.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
I'm going to play some Dr. Mike after this.
Well, we're coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this 4th quarter. Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And that's another play that's painting the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Over the middle, caught by London. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Oh, Lord.
And the catch made by Hopkins. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. Throwing again here, it's Lawrence. And a little floater there is incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Lawrence will throw. Finds the open target.
Walker.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Now Lawrence on first down. And caught by London. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
Oh, that bitch wide open.
Touchdown 49ers. Tim Patrick from 21 yards away. And the 49ers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Myers connects on the PAT. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Oh, Lord.
The option. Willis takes a hit and the ball is free. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. So that play, I mean, it was pretty well blown up from the start, and it results in a turnover.
Yeah, and when you're running the option like that as a quarterback, you have so many different keys and reads to make that sometimes as you're making them, you're not protecting the ball the way you should, and it gets popped free.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throws right back to London, complete again. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Come in, Sauce. Jump, Sauce.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Looking to throw again on second down. Lawrence looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Over there.
That was a touchdown.
Telling y'all, he's not one of them.
Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. It's a throw again is Lawrence.
Oh!
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked Taken by Tyson Campbell. And the Bears are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
What's up with that, man?
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And they've got to feel good about this performance. I think you'd agree, matched up against a top 5 defensive unit in the league, and they pretty much had their way.
Yeah, that was the interesting part about it, because
that's how we get back in the win column. We're going to advance it. They 11-3. Damn, they was that. Damn. Come on, let's get to the next week. We got to make the playoffs, man. If we make the playoffs, maybe we can make some noise. We jump back in second. Look at the whole fucking division 7-7. Would you look at that? The whole division 7-7. Wow. The whole division 7-7, bro. Oh, we in there. We in there. We gotta. We need to beat Atlanta. We gotta beat Atlanta. We got to beat Atlanta. But yeah, that was your boy back at you for another game. I'll get back at y'all for another one. One of these days, I'm gonna sit here and play like 2 or 3 like I used to do. But right now, we about to fuck with this Gotham Knights. See y'all later. No, see y'all in a couple minutes, because I'll be starting the stream again. Because I can't stop the stream, pause the stream, and then switch games. It's not going to do that. Once I switch games, it's going to stop the stream automatically. So just give me a second. I'll be right back.